Here we have it. Match points in Group B as well, where WhO leads the game, or the series, 1-0 against Infi. China versus Korea once more. WhO, the former winner of the ESWC in 2008, making a comeback and apparently not too weak. Infi playing human, WhO playing orc. We are on Twisted Meadows, which is historically a pretty good human map, thanks to the lab and the tower push ability. So will WhO play Farseer Wyvern? Or is it gonna be something else? We don't see a barracks yet, so it could be Farseer Wyvern with a super fast tech. So this series will decide the final slot for today for the playoffs. It is a Farseer, nice to see that. We have Colorful already qualified in this group, who defeated WhO in the winner bracket. And Infi... Yeah, did he lose to Colorful? Or is this the regame? Yeah, Infi lost to Colorful. He tried his Tinker play again, which apparently didn't work. Archmage first here. Old school human versus orc, man. This is... yeah, the history classes of Warcraft 3 have told us that this is basically how orc versus human begin. And whoa, Infi switching it up. Not going for the lab, but for the mercenary camp. Who will not expect this? Most likely. This is, I think, first time I see WhO since his second comeback. Colorful won the last match of this series thanks to the Book of the Dead and Terror. Ah, thank you, Misage. And there's a little timeout here. On Infi's side. Oh, gets the Scroll of the Beast. That's pretty sick. So, Infi has the Shadow Priest, Infi got the levels, Infi got the Scroll of the Beast, and a little bit of HP. And the Farseer is coming only now, sees that the base of his opponent is empty. But no tech yet. He knows where to go now and where to harass. What can he harass? There's no Arcane Tower. He sees the wolves now. First one arrives, but the peasants are not really hurt. Here's the tech with a shop, second burrow, and the barracks. Thank you, Drakatos, for the 7-month resub. Soon we have a baby. Hope you come up with a good name until then. Thanks for all the coverage and content. Less than three back, my man. Yeah, let's see how we name him. The player's
forces are under attack.
Or her. Depends. You have to tell me what gender it is, and then we can talk about a name. So, the problem for WhO is that this Scroll of the Beast push, especially with level 2 water elementals, are devastating against this build. They just melt and destroy. So, I don't know, he has to kind of force Infi to use it before or delay level 3, and that's what he's doing here. Because you don't really want to waste the Scroll of the Beast on level 1 elementals. I don't know. Tier 2 tech is coming with a lumber mill, obviously. So his game plan now is to keep him away from level 3. Berserker being bought. Nice addition against the Shadow Priest. And he buys his own Shadow Priest for the Dispel. Oh, but the FS is in trouble. Resummons the wolves for more damage. And re-engages into this, interestingly. Power build on the lumber mill seems to be necessary. Nagasek. Alright. To defend the tower push, he wants the Naga second. His FS is still level 1. He wants to force him into his base, I guess. So he can't abuse the tower, the strength of the tower. Tier 2 is done, of course. No bestiary yet. Oh, the Naga. Infi with a nice militia surround, and the Naga dies instantly. And now what? Against the squishy FS, what do you want to do? He is 10 experience away. If he kills a wolf, he got level 3. He's going for another surround, gets it! And of course the FS dies first, that's the level up, and that's the save. Oh no, it's the town fort actually, but he got the wolf kill. But that level 3 is so helpful. He's going into Radar Walker with the Naga. This is not looking too promising. For who?
A player's forces are under attack.
They both have 2 points guaranteed, making it into this group stage lower bracket final. Of course you want more. If you're that close. Giant strength. Who wants to fight? Who is bloodthirsty? And there's no shop for Infi. Also no Sanctum, if I see this correctly. This tier 2 is actually not that bad. Infi is forced into a town portal. The guard tower falls. The Sanctum falls as well. There is an ultimate second, which is never bad. But the Archmage, man, in the middle of everything, heal spray. Lucky to have that at the moment. Scroll of the Beast still not used. But there's no TP anymore. He's kind of blocked. But what can he do? Oh, it's still slowed. Lightning! Here comes the Raider! Does he have Ensnare? If he has Ensnare, this guy is dead. Or if the Naga can reach, but I doubt it. Is it in research? Yes, it is. It's almost done. He's chasing. He's chasing so hard. He has 1 Ensnare. Can he outmaneuver him? The Naga dies again in the base. And there's no follow-up. Ensnare is ready at this very second. Oh, there's a follow-up. This is the Farseer. He's so close to the shop, but he can't get anything, but Ensnare wears off. And he didn't do any damage to him. Oh, that was a lot of commitment to the Archmage. Shadow Priest falls. Or... oh no, a little bit of Miss Micro again. Has to use the Ensign on the Archmage! Who escapes again? Too greedy, I think. Who saw the opportunity, but saw the big opportunity, and wanted it all. Oh, there's a Raider lost in the base. Not lost, but forgotten in the base. And now Slow is coming. And we have heal, and a second Sanctum. I mean, Infi's mid-game wasn't too great, but he got away with the black eye.
A player's forces are under attack.
What a weird game indeed. Great. I agree with you. More people. He needs levels. His heroes are still level 1. Infi is 2 levels ahead. Infi's army is rapidly getting stronger. You can even go for breakers now if you want to do the Spirit Link, but there is pillage, and that means Raider lame into the base. Distraction for his own expo. He sees Infi as not that strong. I mean, at the moment that is pretty true. Basically no real blocker. Bit of accuracy though. Nice. With the expo in the upper right. And got double level 2, so we do have... oh no, losing a grunt. Double lightning action Fork Lightning and Chain Lightning. Of course he wants this big item. He has to get this! He got the Sobi mask. Oh, did he? Not so sure if he got the experience, but heavy losses. Grunt down, Walker down. Alchemist level 2.6. And a Tome of Experience. Oh yeah, level 3 Alchemist. He has to raid a lane with Pillage. It's the only chance. He does it well so far, but here comes the push into the base. And he still has that Scroll of Healing. He has the Flute, he has the Scroll of Healing. That's going to be massive damage. It's a base race, ladies and gentlemen, again. 1 guard tower, 2 more being upgraded. Fork Lightning into the workers. No Chain Lightning to follow that up because the mana is empty. And in the meantime, Infi is wrecking burrow after burrow after burrow. Has the perfect position far in the back of the base, but he doesn't have siege damage, and that's exactly what WhO has. And he has the Expo almost up.
A player's forces are under attack.
All the peasants are falling though, the Echo is completely destroyed.
A town is under siege.
And WhO has to run away. It's a 10 food advantage for the human. Oh, the footies are still there. To continue harass. Just the footies and water elementals. To kill the buildings off. Infi isn't really supply stuck even.
A player's forces are under attack.
3 peons. That's all. No lodge. He has to rebuild everything from scratch, I feel. Is there one last
Player's forces are under
attack in him? He doesn't have the burrows, he can't reproduce, he's still at his 34 supply. This Fork Lightning doesn't even tickle this water elemental. He has to win this fight miraculously. But against Heal Spray and Acid Bomb, it's so hard. Level 2 Acid Bomb, by the way. The Focus Fire is decent. But for how long? Without Spirit Link or too much Spirit Link. He's trying to dispel the slow. We got level 3 now, but even the Alchemist is level 4 already. The Archmage is getting close to 5.
Town is under siege.
Yeah. Even a TP now. Could level him up. But with only 2 raiders. I mean, this raider lane is not really efficient, right? It's gonna be more and more swords. He's getting 1 more kill. Nuke is getting better. He still has income though. And he's reproducing a lot of
Player's
peons.
forces are under attack.
Level 2 heal spray now. 4-4 against fresh 3-3. At least he's getting some new units.
Player's forces are under attack. The town is under siege.
So how effective is this now? With 2 raiders? One of them is hurt. The wolves are doing good damage here, but shut down by the tower defense and the raider play. I think you can do this stuff. Who kind of the anti-Infi here? Now the acid bomb hits again. And we are up level 5 Archmage as well. He's really rebuilding his base there. Maybe Infi is becoming overconfident, but how are you supposed to lead?
A player's forces are under attack.
Infi is having fun. Infi knows exactly that he won this game. Well, he's just enjoying it. Maybe he gets 6-5 or something. And then mass teleport on Twisted. Oh, love it. One of the best feelings in the world of Warcraft. Great. But WhO is not doing this too bad. He's trying to catch reinforcements, which is nice. He's always trying to gather some additional gold via pillage, which is nice. And he's trying to force Infi back, so it doesn't result in an expansion, which it does now. And he sees the expo.
The town is under siege.
Yeah, he secures this. Double talisman, alright. No shop anymore for Infi, so there's no breakers at all.
A player's forces
and the
are under
pig is
attack.
helping as well with a little block. Who wins this one? Epic battle between the raider and the sword. Oh no, she gets reinforcements. What a bitch. Can she fight this mano a mano? No. But the raider survives, even with slow.
A town is under siege.
WhO is almost up.
Under attack.
WhO is attacking again? Yeah, these grouped up raiders are such a... They are presented to this acid bomb on a silver platter. Oh, sweet end snare! To save the raider from the sword. Nice engagement! Getting one sword. Oh, not the second one though.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, shouldn't do this. It's too big! Can't fight this. Dieter, this raider's still alive. But yeah, the 41 supply are a little misleading, I guess. Infi now with 50. Pushing into the expansion. There's no tower. There's 2 burrows, but they will just melt again. Watermental's trying to cause trouble there. Acid bomb on the peons. Again, it goes to the burrows. GG! We go into map number 3. And that is decision time. And the last game for today, then. That was pretty one-sided. I mean, this wolf harass didn't work at all. Infi surprised WhO with his mercenary strat. Got the first one, the Shadow Priest. Got the scroll, which was really nice. Scroll of the Beast, I mean. And then just kind of dominated the game. So, shortly past 4. That's nice. I have to go to the cinema at 6. You guys cry so much you could form a level 10 water elemental. Nice! Hey Alex, how's the diet going? Let's say not too great yet. What did I eat recently? Not too much, I think. But working on it. I have to adapt. That will take some time. Maybe after this weekend. This weekend I'm going to a wedding and I will eat everything. And then maybe next week I will start. So we are waiting for map number 3. Shouldn't take too long because there's only one map left. There's only Infi versus who today? That's the last match, yep. Fat, Neo? You really think I'm fat? I mean, I'm not skinny, but fat? Come on. That's a little too much. It's more about healthy than it is about the looks in general, though. And I have to drink more. Like, I really have to drink more water. That's, I think, my biggest problem in life. To not drink enough. Very fat. Yes. That's the camera, though. The camera always adds, like, 10 kilograms. See? If I move a little away, it's always a little better. It's already a little better. You're becoming a protein golem, like the Swedes. Oh yeah. Tomorrow group C and D. Yes, we're gonna cover group D tomorrow. So fat, I needed to buy a new screen so you can fit in. Nice one, man. Sometimes I really like being insulted. I don't know why, it's kind of like a masochistic, I don't know, fetish or something. How many cameras are you on? Yeah, it's like a 360-degree camera here, and I'm filling almost all of it, so you can't imagine what a beast I am. Let's go! Map 3. Don't you get thirsty with all this casting? Yeah, I drink, like, when I'm casting I drink a lot. When I'm not casting is the problem. You're going to grow the beard out? I don't know, man. I really don't. We are on last refuge. Infi in the bottom. This match decides who will go to the playoffs alongside Colorful, Lucifer, and Lawlight. Could be the third Korean. Would be weird to have Colorful as the only Chinese after day 1 in the playoffs. This time he doesn't skip the barracks. This time it's the Farsi again, though. You like some dirty talking, you little submissive caster? Maybe. Who took a game of Infi? Colorful defeated him 2-1. And now, who defeated him on map 1? But got his ass whooped on map 2. Once again, we have Farsi versus Archmage. Neo should replace Remo in jail and work out there. I don't know, man. I think I would get bullied in jail quite quickly. Or I would become like the evil genius, you know, the puppet master of the jail. I don't know though. I think I'm easy to intimidate. I don't know if I would make it in jail for long.
A player's forces
So,
are under attack.
Farsi are out. Level 3 here, very hard to achieve compared to Twisted. And it's a 2 burrow tech, so heavy harass with wolves and grunts? He certainly has the fast attack, thanks to skipping the shop. Not too much though, not as much as last time. I wonder if he goes Wyvern now. Like, I expected Wyvern already on game 1, but maybe it was just... the early game was already too bad. And these claws are so good. Even though the Spirit Wolves had an HP buff, they're still quite easy to kill. And if you have claws, it's even easier. Neo would cast fights of other inmates. Do you think that that's a respected job in prison? Being a fighting commentator? Like Jim Ross? I don't know, man. I think the fighters would be mad at me if I insult them. Or if I talk bad about them. And then I would get beat up myself. And then I lose teeth and I can't be on prison TV because I'm so ugly. I don't know.
A player's forces are under attack.
5 footmen. Tier 2 tech halfway done. He didn't accomplish too much except Archmage is level 1, and that's big. I mean, the Farseer has 0 experience here. But as long as you don't have to face level 2 water elementals, I think the Orc's fine. Infi is building yet another lumber mill, just like he did on Twisted. I mean, you need it for the guard towers. You need guard towers either if you want to push or if you have to defend against Wyvern. Neo becoming a caster for MMA. I did that for wrestling once. Twice, actually. It was fun. To a degree. Nice last hit by Infi. Getting closer to 2. He needs experience, man. We're 5 minutes in the game. And he is still without experience. He doesn't even get the water elemental there. Because the Archmage is finding it. And level 2. But now, Wyvern or what? It is double Beastery and a Shadow Hunter. Pointing towards Wyvern. Alchemist again, which is nice. Right clicks on the Archmage heavily. Alchemist is nice because he can attack air. Even though he's melee. Acid Bomb works great against a group of Wyvern. And Heal Spray is always nice. So, 3 good reasons for this hero. But despite the 2 burrow tech, he still doesn't have that many grunts, right? Did he lose some and I didn't catch it? No, then he would be higher than level 2. So something was wrong there. Shadow Hunter coming in with the first hex, but the Farseer is missing for the damage. Speed Scroll being used and forces a town portal. Well played by WhO? And it's Wyvern. Wyvern time against the level 2 Archmage. Oops, he got them. Not at all.
A player's forces are under attack.
Very few units have died. 0 experience on WhO's side. Finally getting the first experience after 7 minutes. But also only 200 experience on Infi's side. Very, very slow game here. Hellstone, okay. Footman harassing. Forcing the Wyvern back most likely. Even invested into defense. Because defense is great against Wyvern and great against the spears of the burrows. And so, nobody is touching them really. Hawk is losing them here. Which is absolutely not supposed to happen. And the Footman certainly reigns supreme. We do have a 2 Wyvern now. They're not causing any trouble in the base because there's 2 towers. And the Grunts are back at home, so what can WhO really accomplish? The Wyvern is slowed, or will be slowed. The heroes are not overwhelmed. He doesn't even have Chain Lightning. And there's defense on the Footman, so the only thing he can do is snipe casters. We're almost losing a Grunt there as well against the 3
player's forces are under attack.
What Infi, again, is capable of doing. Thank you for the host, Chaco. Sorry to steal your thunder here. Bigger mana potion expansion by WhO. Immediately scouted. That was... Okay, with a combined Wolf and Wyvern attack,
a player's forces are under attack.
Be able to kill this. One of them is hurt. He doesn't have the heal wave yet. Sound portal out, but this Wyvern is gonna fall. And that's level 3. And that changes everything. That's the last level 1 water elemental you will see in this game. It takes some time to summon a new one though, but this is another kill. And let's get him closer to level 3. The Alchemist levels are a big difference maker in this game compared to FSSH. We're still level 1. It's combined 5 levels against combined 2 levels. That says so much. Can he break the guard tower? The expansion will most likely be cancelled. It's just one footman. But he's not preparing with a lot of stuff. Or if this tower falls, this is really bad. But here comes the acid bomb. Here comes slow. Here comes the anti-air. And it's just not enough damage, is it? He has to fly away immediately. But he can attack the peasants now. And that buys time for the expo. Ah, Archmage is there, cancels it. So either he's trying to do it again, or
are under attack.
He goes into mass weapon, but he needs healing. Look at this. Can't do that without healing.
A town is under siege.
Still saving some gold. Going for one more wyvern. Next burrow. Oh, that's nice. Not overcommit, who would be a big achievement for the Korean, who's tried to come back once before, but it wasn't too successful, and so he stopped it again. And now you see his account just one more time, his last attempt to get back into the pro scene of Warcraft. So far, working out decent. Home, cancelling that. And that buys him so much time. He can go for one more wyvern because apparently he lost quite a few on the way back. Yeah, he has lumber problems as well. Only 50. And Infi is so calm and collected that he just endured this so far. Gathering some troops, gathering some casters, annoyed a little bit here and there. Now going for the push, but there's Ensnare. Good transition from who? Good timing for that. At least faking some. So that a pure anti-air solution isn't really worth it, but now 2 towers up. He could still go for the lumber workers here. That's not covered by the towers. Maybe he realizes.
Players' forces are under attack.
Thank you, Jazantopus. Is that a Louis C.K. reference? Jazantopus for the sub. Oh, ton of experience. Sweet. It is! I realized! Nice! Super funny sketch. Or part, or what's it called?
The town is under siege.
Monologue. So, timing for the burrows. Again. And I think we have a base race. Again. Who can't defend this? He broke upkeep. But now we will see that there's 3 towers and masonry. I think he's forced to get back. I doubt he has a TP. He's trying to break this. He doesn't have a TP, right? Nope, he doesn't. So he's losing 1 wyvern for this already. This is the second one. He loses a raider. Oh boy. He's in no upkeep. Okay. But he's suffering so hard against only towers.
Players' forces are under attack.
He left the casters there to destroy everything, like burrows and workers. And the alchemist and archmage are supposed to kill the wyvern alone. And with acid bomb, as you can see, this is working tremendously well. Ground damage against the heroes, anti-air with this. that's not winnable anymore. GG! I thought the same. Infi winning the base races here. WhO close to a surprise, forcing Infi into a game 3. What's this autofocus doing? Better, right? Forcing Infi into game 3, but in the end, Infi is just not to beat like this with Wyvern, I guess. Once he knows that you're doing it, he prepares, and then there's towers, and then... That's it, then, for today. Group A sees Lawlight and Lucifer advancing, Fly and Fast out of the August race. 1 point for Fast, 2 points for Fly. Colorful, the winner of Group B, alongside Infi, so we have 2 Chinese and 2 Koreans in the quarters. 2 Night Elves, 1 Undead, 1 Human, no Orc, as Sok is out, 1 point, and WhO is out as well, gathering 2 points. Tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back, and if I say we, I mean Remo and I. In Group C, that will be casted by Chaco, Moon and Lin Guagua, and WFZ and Chamiko. Quite a few interesting games there. But we will take Group D, as it has. 1-2-0, Focus, our boy Foggy, and Joshishi. And we're gonna be there if everything goes right. I mean, today was a disaster. At 1 p.m. CST. And I hope you're gonna be there as well. We got one more sub in here from Granny Joe, the 2nd month resub, and we are at 584. 600 is coming closer and closer, and it's just amazing. Yeah. Thanks for watching, even though I was late, even though it was a little chaotic. Seems like you appreciate that. I appreciate that.